your purring house cat shares about 95% of its DNA with a tiger? That's right. The same animal curled up on your lap is at a genetic level almost identical to the mighty predator stalking the jungles of Asia. It's a surprising fact that he makes you look at your feline friend in a whole new light. The next time your cat gives you that slow, deliberate blink, remember you are staring into the eyes of a miniature tiger. Beneath that soft fur is a natural born predator, an obligate carnivore, shaped by millions of years of evolutions to hunt, to stalk, and eat meat. Every leaf, every pounce, every playful swat at a toy's mouse is a shadow of the wild instincts that once helped their ancestors survive. Even in the safety of your living room, your cat's body and mind are hardwired for the hunt. This wild ancestry is at the heart of the raw diet debate. Many cat owners are drawn to the idea of feeding a diet that mimics what wild cats eat. They want to provide meals, satisfy not just hunger, but the deep primal needs of their feline companions. For some, it's about giving their cats the most natural life. Even within the walls of a modern home, the raw food movement is about honoring their inner tiger, feeding uncooked meat, bones, and organs to replicate a natural diet. Advocates say it leads to shiner coats, healthier teeth, and more energy. They argue that commercial kibble and canned foods can compare to the nutrition found in a raw ancestral diet. Preparing these meals can feel like a ritual, a way to connect with your cat's wild roots. But here is the paradox. Your cat lives in your home, not the wild. The wild outside may be full of dangers, but inside your cat enjoys warmth, comfort, and safety. The challenge is to balance their wild instincts with the realities of domestic life. Domesticate life brings new risks, especially when raw meat enters the kitchen. Handling uncooked food can expose both pets and people to harmful bacteria like Salmonella or E. coli. Cleanliness, proper storage, and safe preparations become essential not just for your cat's health, but for your families as well. We must balance their carnivores nature with our responsibility to keep them and our families safe. It's a delicate act, respecting their biology while protecting our homes. Every meal becomes a decision weighing the benefits of a raw diet against the potential hazards. Feeding raw diet isn't just about what's natural, it's about making smart, safe choices. In a modern world, that means consulting with veterinarians, researching nutrition, and understanding the science behind what we feed our pets. The best diet is one that supports our cat's health and fits your lifestyle. The debate is more than food. It's about how we care for wildness within our pets as we navigate the choice of modern pet ownership. We are not just feeding a cat, we are nurturing a living link to the wild right in our living rooms. So, what exactly is a raw diet for cats, and why has it become such a hot topic among pet owners and veterinarians? The raw diet is based on the idea of feeding cats the way nature intended, mirroring what their wild ancestors would eat in the wild. This approach has gained popularity as more people seek to provide their pets with the most natural and wholesome nutrition possible. At its core, a raw diet consists of uncooked muscle, meat, nutrient-rich organs, and ground bone. These ingredients are carefully selected to mimic the nutritional profile of wildcats, prey such as birds, rodents, and rabbits. The idea is to provide a diet that is high in protein, moderate in fat, and very low carbohydrates, just like a cat wild naturally consumed in the wild. But this is not just about tossing your cat a piece of raw chicken and calling it a day. A true raw diet is a carefully balanced meal plan, often referred to as a biologically appropriate raw food. This means every meal is thoughtfully composed to ensure your cat gets all the essential nutrients, vitamins, and minerals they need to thrive. One of the main goals of raw dairy is to avoid the grains, fillers, and artificial additives that are commonly found in many commercial cat foods. These ingredients can be hard for cats to digest and may contribute to the health issues over time. Some dedicated cat owners chose to prepare these raw meals at home, sourcing fresh ingredients, following strict recipes. Others opt for commercial raw diets, which are available frozen or freeze dried for convenience and safety. The underlying philosophy is to deliver nutrients in their most natural, bioavailable state so your cat's body can absorb and use them efficiently. Advocates believe this can lead to shiner coats, healthier teeth, and improved energy levels. However, crafting a balanced raw diet is not as simple as it sounds. It requires meticulous research, careful planning, and strict attention to the hygiene to prevent contamination and ensure your cat's safety. When you choose a raw diet, you essentially become more cat's personal chef and nutritionist you are responsible for. Every nutrient that goes into their bowl, from protein and fat to calcium, taurine, and trace minerals. It's a big commitment, and mistakes like missing key nutrients or improper food handling can have serious consequences for your cat's health. That's why it's so important to do your homework and consult with a veterinary nutritionist before making the switch. Raw diet advocates claim impressive benefits. Many report softer, shinier coats and less shedding thanks to high quality proteins and fats. Chewing raw bones is said to help clean teeth and reduce dental diseases. Owners often nourish more energy and playfulness, linking it to high protein, low carb nature of raw food, digestive improvements, common to farmers, less smelly stools for cats with sensitive stomachs. Some find relief on a raw diet. These benefits are appealing, but are they guaranteed? The answer isn't so simple. Now, let's talk about the risks. Raw meat can harbor dangerous bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli. While cats have strong stomachs, they are not immune, especially kittens, seniors, or sick cats. Handling raw food can contaminate your kitchen, putting your family at risk. Bacteria can even be shared in your cat's litter box. Then there is nutrition, getting the right balance of meat. Bone organ is tricky. Too little calcium, bones weaken, too much liver, vitamin A toxicity, taurine deficiency can cause heart disease and blindness. Commercial foods are regulated for balance. Homemade raw diets are not. The margin for error is small and consequences can be severe. Consider Liu, a majestic Maine Coon with a thick, luxurious coat and a playful spirit. Like many pet owners, he is human. Sarah wanted only the best for him. She spent hours researching feline nutrition, reading blogs and watching videos, determined to give Liu a diet as close to nature as possible eventually. Shara decided switch Liu to a homemade raw diet, convinced it would boost his health and energy. She carefully selected meats and organs following recipes she found online and took pride in preparing every meal by hand. At first, Liu seemed to thrive. His coat grew shiner and his was more energetic than ever. But after a few months, Sharon noticed something was wrong. Liu started limping and soon he struggled to jump or even walk comfortably. His playful spirit faded, replaced by pain and lethargy. And alarmed, Sharon Liu rushed him to the vet. X-rays revealed multiple fractures in Liu's legs and spine. The culprit, his homemade diet was dangerously low in calcium, a vital nutrient for bone health. Despite Shara's best intentions in research, a small oversight had led to a serious deficiency. Liu faced months of pain, restricted movement, and a long recovery. Sarah was devastated, realizing that even a minor mistake in balancing nutrients could have life-altering consequences for her beloved cat. Liu's story is not unique. In another household with several cats, the owner decided to feed everyone a raw diet, hoping to improve their health and happiness. But one cat developed severe diarrhea and fever, diagnosed as salmonellosis, a bacterial infection from contaminated raw meat. The risk didn't stop with the cats. The owner herself became ill after handling the raw food, suffering from stomach cramps and fever. She had not realized how easily bacteria from raw meat could spread to humans, especially in a busy kitchen. These aren't rare, isolated incidents. Veterinarians see cases like these all the time. The dangers of nutrition mistakes and bacterial contamination are very real, and they can affect both pets and people in the household. Even with the best intentions, it's easy to overlook critical nutrients or underestimate the risk of harmful bacteria. Working in raw food, a single mishap can illness to injury or worse. Even the most dedicated, loving owners can get it wrong. The complexity of feline nutrition and the invisible threat of pathogens make raw feeding a risk endeavor. The consequences can be devastating, not just for the cats but for the people who care for them. Illness, heartbreak, and regret often follow. Good intentions are not enough. Precision knowledge and strict safety measures are absolutely critical when it comes to feeding raw. Every meal must be carefully balanced and handled with care. When raw goes wrong, it can go very wrong, sometimes with heartbreaking results. Always consult veterinary nutrition before making changes. And remember, your cat's health depends on getting it right. How does raw compare to commercial cat food? Raw diets are high in protein and moisture, low in carbs, closer to a cat's natural prey. Kibble, by contrast, is higher in carbs and processed at high heat, which can degrade nutrients. The strength of commercial food is safety and consistency. Strict regulations ensure balanced nutrition and pathogen free. Fields white food offers a middle ground, high moistures, more protein, fewer carbs than kibble, and safer than raw. For most, a high quality white or dry food provides reliable nutrition without the risk of raw. The choice is about risk management, not just natural versus processed. Practice the safest path is often the most regulated one. Let's weigh the pros and cons. Raw diets may offer a shiner coat, cleaner teeth, and more energy, but the risk bacterial infections, nutritional imbalance, and practical challenges are significant. Preparing raw food is time consuming, expensive, requires strict hygiene. Commercial foods are convenient, safe, and nutritionally complete. The potential for error, the raw is high and the consequences can be life threatening. For most owners, the risk outweighs the rewards. The philosophy is appealing, but the reality is fraught with danger. Most vets and animal health organizations urge cautions when it comes to your cat's health. Safety should come first. Feeling overwhelmed? Start with your veterinarian. Vets know your cat's health and can guide you through the facts, not just the internet opinions. Most veterinary organizations advise against raw diets due to real risk. If you are determined to try raw work with a board certified veterinary nutritionist, don't rely on anecdotes or online recipes. Every cat is different. Your vet is your partner and keeping your cat healthy. Their goal is the same as yours, a long, happy, healthy life for your cat. You are the cat's guardian, responsible for every meal. The hardwired debate shows how complex that responsibility can. Don't stop learning. Read veterinary guidelines, research, and consult experts. Your cat can tell you if something's missing or dangerous, he needs food. Whether you choose a commercial cooked or raw, base your decision on science and safety. Your commitment to their health is the greatest gift you can give. Keep questioning, keep learning, and always consult your vet. Your cat deserves a life free from preventable harm. The power to protect them is in your hands. Make every choice with confidence and care. Thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, please hit the bell icon and subscribe to the channel.